Howdy, welcome back to Gammy's Gotcha, where we get to connect on my little speck on the net. Anyway, today, you know what? I was reading today. I was just getting ready to take off. I started reading my little thing. It's on a Friday. Yay, Friday. Woo! Anyway, I am safe in the world. I am comfortable with change and growth. Wow, you know what? This is the one that really hit me, and that's why I'm going to stop here and just take a couple minutes. It's really hard sometimes when you have been overweight, trying to kind of like make jokes or whatever, to kind of get, I guess, to try to knock it out of the park to where they can't talk about it maybe. I don't really understand that, but anyway, how we can kind of downplay ourselves. And then like now I'm losing weight and people are commenting on it, and I know sometimes it's really hard to take a compliment. My daughter even told me one time, she goes, "Mom, just say thank you. You don't have to make excuses like, oh, I still have more to lose, oh, blah, blah, blah." You know, that is the truth. I just need to just accept it, a compliment, and just move on. I appreciate them, don't get me wrong, I really do, but it's almost like too much sometimes, I guess. But I just want to say, we got to be proud of our landmarks. I get that. My daughter's right. Brylan, thank you so much, sweetheart. You know, we learn so much through our life, through so many different people. Oh, hang on, Coco wants in here. We learn so much through our lifetime anyway, through just other people and all. And I just want to tell my daughter thank you so much, because those words have kind of stuck with me. Just to say thank you, move on, and just know that we always have things that we need to improve on, but we don't have to bring up every little thing that's wrong, let's say, what we think is wrong, because really we're all perfect. We really are perfect. It's just a matter of society and everybody else making us feel maybe less than, I don't know, people's comments, whatever. But anyway, I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for, you know, just taking a chance on this. And, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. But I'm telling you, it has been the only thing that's really worked well with me and my husband, to really take control of our carboholism. I don't know other ways to even say it, but we are carboholics. There's no doubt about it. I look back on what we ate before. It's ridiculous. I mean, I had no clue, but I've never counted carbs before. So here we go. I'm on this road of this new way of eating, and with the divine guidance, I gotta say that. But even like turning this over for Friday, March, I am safe in the world. I'm gonna read it again. I am comfortable with the change and the growth. We have to be comfortable with it, because sometimes attention can, some people kind of change on the way that they talk to you or feel about you, and it's okay. You know what? We're all here to grow. I'm not doing this for anybody else but myself. I don't need the compliments. I feel it. I see it in my clothes. I feel better. My whole mental is so much better, and just the clarity that it's brought me as far as that brain fog really was messing with me. And so this is something that helps with that. I'm trying to relay this. It's hard for me. I don't have the best vocabulary, as most of you know. Get me out on a golf course, you'll see I have a whole different vocabulary. But anyway, I just want to say, you know what? Let's just be happy. Let's be each other's biggest cheerleaders. We're not doing this for anybody else. We're not doing this for any other event. This has got to be, good grief, you know, I'm 56 years old, and I know a lot of my viewers are up there too. I mean, we're talking menopause, whatever. They always say you can't lose weight when you're going through menopause. But you know what? I am okay, call it whatever you want to, but I'm doing it. And with no guidance of anybody, but just trying to get informed by myself. I have done a lot of research on this because it is controversial and a lot of people just don't understand it. But when you cut out sugars, I don't understand, or carbs in general, anything that does turn to sugar, I don't see how that that's a bad thing. And just seeing all the markers of people that have really made a huge difference, that people that are diabetic, that are really helping themselves. And the doctors, a lot of times they just keep prescribing more and more of the insulin and everything, but really let's get down to the root of, because we're the only ones that can take control of our own bodies. And doctors only know what you tell them and what like the numbers show, but I don't know, I've never been a diabetic before, but I test my glucose, like I say, twice a day, and it can go up and down, and I'm in a really good state. I mean, I don't worry about the diabetes part, although it does run in our family, but since this way of eating, my glucose is like really great. But I've never tested before, so with me testing all the time, once every 3 to 6 months or once a year from your doctor is really not going to tell them much at all. We really have to take this into our own hands, because we have to know where our inflammation is, because that is the root really of everything. And the only way we really can test ourselves for that is through our glucose, and just get you a cheap meter. You can get them at Walmart, CVS, Albertsons. I mean, they're very inexpensive, and it is the only cost that's that really you have is in the strips. So if you can get a meter that check and make sure how much the strips are, but really be proactive. And it's really made a big difference in me, because I really see what makes it spike. I can test it like 30 minutes to an hour after I get through eating. I could tell exactly what spikes my insulin so much to where, or my ketones, I do that. But honestly, your glucose meter is that you really need. I don't care if you're diabetic or not, and I know a lot of people, I don't want to stick myself, then start with the pea strips, that's just for your ketones. But I would definitely, if you really kind of want to know, to me it's just as important as your blood pressure. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, and don't take anything I take, just so a little FYI. This is just from my understanding, from what I have read and also researched in different areas on the internet, that the glucose is a way of kind of your inflammation. So listen, let's just be proactive. I mean, we're getting up there in years, and guess what? This is it. This is as good as we're gonna be. Let's make it the best that we can be, and let's just really help each other. We're gonna get out the pom-poms and cheer each other on. Let's just be happy, healthy, help each other out on this journey. And really, that's all I want to do, is just try to inspire, because I know I watch so many people on the internet, and they just inspired me so much. So please just take this, and hopefully you can run with it, and just know that whatever happens, I hope this really does work for you as well as it's worked for me and my husband. I've got my little Coco here, and she is been such a little blessing. I swear, she's a little brown angel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, she thinks she's getting in the sink. It's okay. Anyway, we love you guys, and I hope this helped you. I know it sounds, I do not want this to come across as I'm conceited or anything, because I can downplay myself easier than anybody, but just realize that we're all special. We all have a purpose here. Let's try to figure it out, and let's conquer some of these things that have been holding us back for so many years. The haunting at night, like, oh, I should be down in this size, or I shouldn't have ate that, or so and so, or trying to compare yourself to somebody else. That's just wrong. But I'm telling you, comparing ourselves to others, it's a thing, and I just don't want to have anybody do that, because gosh, we're so individual, and let's just be the best version of ourselves. That's all I want to say is, let's conquer some of these addictions. Let's conquer some of these things that are holding us back. Like I'm just I look back on some of the things I've conquered, and I'm so proud of myself. And I really hope that, I'm so glad that my husband's on board with this, because he makes it easier for me to stick with it. And you also keep me held accountable as well. But honestly, it's like, unless I go on vacation, I'm very content with what I get to eat. And I can handle this. This is doable for me. I know a lot of people have a hard time with the whole bread situation, or pasta, rice, whatever. But there's other alternatives, and you get to where all of a sudden you don't think about those foods anymore. I just want to tell you, thank you so much for joining me, and I just want to just cheer you on. Let's just make this the second part of our life. Let's say we're on the second half of our lives. Let's just make it the best. Let's make healthy, good decisions, and let's just really cheer each other on. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and also click the bell so you get any new videos that I put out. And I just hope the very best for you. Let's do this. We've got this. Our golden years are right up. I don't even feel like I'm in my 50s, but you know what I mean? This is it. We've got to just get out there and do everything we possibly want to do. And we've got to conquer a few things. I want to conquer as many things in this lifetime as I can, I guess. Maybe that's my thing this time around. I don't know. But I really feel like I need to conquer things. And I need to realize that I don't need an excuse anymore. If it's going to happen, I've got to make that decision. I have to do it for me, not for anybody else. And quit using anybody else or anything else. Quit using them as an excuse. We're just using way too many excuses. And you know what? If you want to hang on to something, hang on to it. Who am I to say? You know, like people that smoke, you know, I get it. I enjoyed it just as much as anybody else out there that smokes. It's a tough one to conquer. I'll be the first one to admit. But so are carbs. I mean, those two, those are my toughie, my tough ones that I've gone through. But I hope I can inspire you. We can always do better, you know, but let's just quit making excuses and let's move on with life. Let's be the best version of ourselves, like I said. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. It's Friday. I'm so excited. Anyway, toodaloo. Ciao for now. We love you. Mwah. Bye-bye, Coco. Bye-bye.